Hey there folks, Rel here, and welcome to PlanetSide 2 Basic Training. Today, we'll be offering up a brief introduction to the Infiltrator class. We'll break down what equipment you'll have access to, and share some tips to help get you going. Infiltrators are identifiable by their slim profile, that is, when they're not invisible. The Infiltrator class is capable of providing allies with information on enemy locations. They can destroy enemy equipment, hack base turrets and consoles, as well as wreak havoc from any range of their choosing. When it comes to equipment, your Infiltrator has access to submachine guns, scout rifles, and sniper rifles. SMGs are meant to drop enemies in close quarters, while scout rifles work as a more sustainable mid-range weapon. Sniper rifles will come in many different flavors, all with varieties of strengths and weaknesses. Each faction has access to both semi-auto sniper rifles and bolt-action sniper rifles. In addition, you can unlock sniper rifles with access to lower range optics, allowing you to bring that same sort of precision into close to mid-range engagements. By default, both the Terran Republic and the Vanu Sovereignty start with access to a quick-firing semi-auto sniper rifle, whereas the new Conglomerate will start with a harder-hitting bolt-action sniper rifle. But all Infiltrators will come standard with two types of recon devices. The Recon Dart will stick to the first location that you fire it at, where it'll scan the nearby area in pulses, plotting enemies on your minimap for you and your allies. The Motion Spotter may only be placed at your feet, but it sends out more detailed information to nearby allies, able to show off the enemy's facing direction and updating their locations in real time, instead of in pulses. Each device has its uses, but both are meant to give your team an edge on the battlefield, and it's a crucial part of what makes the Infiltrator class so effective. The other part of what makes the class effective is the ability to cloak, that is, turn nearly invisible for a time. The Infiltrator has access to both the Hunter Cloak and the Stalker Cloak by default. Hunter Cloaking is your bread and butter, able to cloak for a fair amount of time, and quickly recharge for use again. The Stalker Cloak, on the other hand, can cloak indefinitely, so long as you aren't moving, but you also lose access to your primary weapon while the cloak is equipped. Regardless of which cloak you're using, each has stages of visibility. Enemies will more easily be able to see a cloaked Infiltrator who is sprinting, less so an Infiltrator who is standing, but they will have an extremely difficult time seeing an Infiltrator who is crouched and sitting still. However, most weapons have access to a dark light flashlight as an attachment option. These dark lights will be able to reveal cloaked Infiltrators and make you an easy target. So if you see enemies run around with their flashlights on, they're probably looking for you. As you progress the class, you'll gain access to additional tools that can alter your playstyle. Nano Armor Cloaking is an alternative to Hunter or Stalker that will only cloak you for a short amount of time, but it will also mitigate damage taken while it's active, allowing you to run away from a fight with less health lost. You can also swap out your standard frag grenade with a couple of tactical options, including the decoy grenade, which will show enemies a fake radar signature, emit gunfire noises, and even confuse automated turrets into firing upon them. You can also unlock EMP grenades, which will fry enemy electronics, destroy infantry ability energy, destroy ammo packs, destroy beacons, and you can even strip enemies of their standard shield bar. For utility options, the Infiltrator may unlock restoration or medical kits, as all classes have access to, but they can also unlock proximity mines, which can be deployed to damage enemy infantry who stray too close. Lastly, the Infiltrator can hack enemy consoles and turrets. This is a trait that all Infiltrators get by default and can be devastating when using an enemy's own turrets against them. But it's also worth noting that you can invest into this passive ability to increase the speed at which you hack enemy equipment. When you're just starting out with the Infiltrator class, the mainstay of helping your team out and earning experience will come from your ability to consistently lay down sensor fields. Because of this, investing a little bit into your Recon Dart early on is a pretty good idea. If you want more details on how to build out your Infiltrator class without wasting certification points, feel free to take a look at the Infiltrator certification guide linked in the video description below. Before we sign off and get you into the fight, let's hear some helpful advice from veteran Infiltrators throughout the community. Epic Strat says, "Cloak is loud. Be conscious of what you sound like when trying to get the jump on people, or you'll be in for a nasty surprise." Ownmaster 900 says, "Don't be afraid to hack terminals and turrets. They reward you experience, your team a tactical advantage, and it disrupts the enemy." Trentina says, "When you cloak, you immediately stop any heal over time items or tools. That includes medic guns, medic shield regen bubbles, medic healing grenades, medic AoE heal, vehicles with triage, and even your own restoration kits. So make sure that you're not cloaked when you retreat to a group of medics." Hopefully these quick tips will help you become a little bit more acclimated to the game and help you enjoy your time sneaking around as an Infiltrator in PlanetSide 2. If this video has been interesting, helpful, or entertaining, please feel free to like, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel, and if you have any questions about the Infiltrator class or any advice that you can offer up to newer players, go ahead and leave those thoughts in the comment section down below so everybody can benefit. Thanks very much, folks. We're all signing off.